Because sometimes we just see happy faces, but we don't know what is inside in their head and their heart. So what is happening? Hello, my name is Linda Medrano Virula. I am 21 years old. My hometown is Lexington, Nebraska. I feel that my hometown is Guatemala, but actually now I live in Lexington. And about my siblings and family, I am the older sisters of two brothers. One is 19 years old and the other one is 13 years. Now my 19 years old brother lives in Nebraska and my youngest brother lives in Guatemala with my parents. I choose to attend to CCC because from the beginning that I went to the first meeting with the CCC members and staff, I felt so welcome in there, and that was something that I never feel. Even when I was in high school, I didn't feel that way. So I felt that I was on the right place by assisting to CCC. I graduated from Central Community College on May, and I was doing the early childhood education degree. And on the future, I plan to keep going on my education and be the owner of a child care or learn about to be a lead teacher at a public school. Well, something that I feel is my motivation is with my degree and the future, I plan to help a lot of families that are Hispanic as me, so they can get all the families and children can get to a progress in their education. Something about my childhood is that I remember that my parents were always working so hard to give me all the comforts and pay for my education. And they talked to me like not just taking the role of parents, but being my best friends. And that was something great because I can share all what happened to me and all my problems to them. And they just give me advice and don't be like other parents that just yell or things like that. Something fun about my childhood is that my mom always told me to go outside, like to go parties and have some fun. But it's something that I never had done because I don't really like to go parties. And I just told my mom that if I was a party girl, she never told me that to go outside. She would tell me to stay home. Well, my parents always taught me about sexuality and race and gender, that I gotta respect everybody's difference, and that words are that sometimes we gotta keep what we say because words can hurt more than actions. I think that the word that better describe me is courage, because it was a difficult decision from the beginning that I decided to come to this country without my family, and I had a lot of hard times where I was trying to get into my education to get a higher level. So I always keep like courage is the best word to describe myself. Yes, on the last semester that I did at Central Community College, I took part on the NSLCS, and it was like a team where everybody has a goal, and we all have like conversations and share goals, and everybody's gonna give advices and ideas of what we can do to complete that goals. And that was something that helped me a lot, because also I was afraid to like speak in public, and that helped me a lot. Yes, I feel that sometimes all my journal across education. My racial identification works against me because I had an experience when I was a high school student. On my last year, I went to my counselor and asked her that I want to apply for a scholarship, and she told me that I cannot do that because I was an immigrant. But that didn't stop me, so I keep looking for more people that can help me, and I found help in all the CCC staff, and here I am. I think the CCC is like a perfect place for me, but something that I would like that they do more is that they create like projects where they can put different kinds of people together so they can work as a team and have conversations so they can know each other and know their cultures too. I think that CCC can work on that by doing surveys and having some interviews that are not public so that students can be comfortable and to share themselves and don't be afraid that someone is watching them for what they say. A community of beauty means that we gotta love who we are and where we come from. It doesn't matter how you look like. You gotta love your body and your skin color, and just respect each other for who we are. I think that this project is gonna do like a big change on our community and all the college staff and students, because the students will feel like connected when we share histories that can be connected with them, because sometimes we just see happy faces but we don't know what is inside in their heart, so what is happening, or if they have like a background as me or other students. So I think this is a great project to share and connect people that are feeling the same way that sometimes I felt too.